Hello, hello. Today's the day. And when I say today's the day, I mean that Gracie's here today. So, vroom vroom, beep beep. I could clean that in my sleep. But probably not, because the amount of mashing is probably too much. It is me again. And to that, I could say it's you again. And okay, there we are. Somehow, some way, I stumbled upon Gracie, without knowing that she was in this acre specifically, and I saw her like right as you dropped the emotes in the chat. So maybe, let's find out. I think she's gonna talk about like a certain cartoon though. Daffy the okay. I can't think of anything else creative to do with that joke, so I don't know. Don't feel strong making it now. Anyway, let's get started. My fingers are cramping. Obviously, spotless, so it's all good. But it did not feel all good. I'm gonna say that much. Alright, that is 1 out of 3 done. Her dirty car is never clean enough. Until she's extorted like 3 people for car washes. Then she's like, okay, I gotta get out of here. I got better places to be. Also, we are looking for Gulliver. There's been no rain. I don't think there was rain yesterday, right? I don't think so. I feel like I remember, but I also can't trust myself to remember. No, there's no rain yesterday. I'm very tired today. My brain is functioning. Although at a reduced capacity. It's been a long day, and yeah, I don't sleep enough sometimes. Foolish. Very foolish. Okay, it does not look like Gulliver's here, so that's okay. So why don't I see what we're working with here? Leopard print. Alright, moving on. Yeah, I don't know why it's 3. It's so weird. Gracie and Wendell both leave after 3 visits. I don't know why they do that. It's very strange. I remember the first time I dealt with Gracie in this game. Oh, where's my spreadsheet? There it is. Okay, well, there's another spike. Had a Wednesday spike last week and a Tuesday spike today. So, okay, we had 4 bad weeks and now there's 2 in a row at least. But yeah, so my first time I was dealing with Gracie, I messed up. I think I messed up on the first and second players. I did not mash enough. Can't remember. I think it's like 100 taps in 15 seconds, something like that. And just using my thumb was not enough, so then I had to switch to an index finger and a middle finger thing where I, rotate between the two rather than just straight up mashing with my thumb, which usually carried me quite a long way, historically speaking. But it wasn't enough for this. I don't know. I feel like GameCube era video games are like notoriously difficult for mashing. And I don't know if that's right or if it's just in line with when I was playing GameCube games and I wasn't as good at mashing, maybe. But I was always like one of the better mashers among like my friend group. So, I don't know. I remember in Star Fox Adventures, which is a game I do like. I'm very fond of that game, even though it's, people say, oh, it's not Star Fox, whatever, right? I like that game. That's all I'm saying. That game had a test of like strength or something, and you had to like mash the A button to beat it. And I don't think I beat it as a kid. And I think we had to get like my friend's dad to do it for us. I remember that. I later did beat it, and it wasn't his dad. And I was like, why did I have trouble with this? This doesn't... It's a whole thing. Anyway, I feel like GameCube A mashing is just built different, but maybe I'm wrong, and maybe they gotta went away from mashing as much. I feel like things don't require you to mash as much nowadays, and maybe like GameCube's around the time when that started to die out. Okay, you're talking about the Mario Party DS mashing game where you push the lead out of mechanical. Oh, sorry, push the lead out of mechanical pencil, and you always lose against the easy CPU and you're bothered. Okay, yeah, that sounds rough. I was actually gonna bring up Mario Party just now, because, like, I'm saying like with the GameCube era, like maybe they started to like tone it down a bit. Oh, that was terrible. I feel like I almost lost it there. Jeez. I don't know what's going on with my fingers today. Okay, anyway, so, yeah, GameCube, and then before the GameCube, there's the N64, and I think the first Mario Party was really notorious with the control stick spinning mechanic, which was, like, that infamous one where they, like, gave out... Oh, jeez, what am I doing here? Cool shirt, pulse shirt. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure neither of those are the thing I need. No, they aren't. So, on to the final character. But yeah, I think... That's the infamous one where they gave out, like, a glove for kids to wear, because there's, like, a whole lawsuit or something, or a settlement, maybe, but they gave a glove to wear while you spin the control stick, sorry, and then I guess maybe they toned it down then, and then maybe they just slowly, like, kind of eased up. Do I have Mario Party DS? You know, I do have Mario Party DS. That's actually funny. Maybe I'll try to find out. I haven't played Mario Party DS. I did buy it, so I've been collecting. So I could, like, just, you know, pop it in my DS sometime soon and try to find that game. I don't know how Mario Party DS works, if it's like the other ones, and you have to, like, actually play to unlock the mini games, and you unlock them as you play them in a board mode or in the party mode or whatever you want to call it. I don't know how exactly it works, but if it's just there from the beginning, I could check it out. And just to see what the game's like. I could do some testing just to see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, when I helped Gracie for the first time in this game, I messed up the first two characters, and then I did it right on the third one, and I was like, okay, I got one shirt, let me try to redeem it and get another one, and then there was no fourth, and I was like, man. So the first time I got Gracie, I only got one unique shirt, because I just choked. So that always stuck with me. But I haven't messed up since. Which is good. Alright, let's... Okay, even then I'm still cramping. I don't know if, like, I hurt my hand or if I'm, like, just tired or something, but... Not been the cleanest, that's all I'll say. Okay, so I don't have a lot of room. I'll run this one down just to build up a little suspense before I check it. This is basically it. There's no Gulliver. I guess I'll talk to Copper, actually, to figure out who's going to be here next. I can do that quickly. I don't know. I feel like... Maybe Red? I don't want it to be like Sahara. That would be lame. Okay, no. Forget that, then. Sahara. Type. Okay, obviously Sahara's like bad case, because it's you know, slow. It slows things down, right? Like, if it was Red, I could deal with him on Thursday, and then he'd leave, and then Saturday, Saturday would be the next thing. But now with Sahara, it's not until the next day. It's not on Friday, it's decided, it's then it's Sunday. It just slows things down, right? So it's like, oh, well, it's not going to be today, so maybe on Sunday, you know? And that's if we get Gracie twice in a week, which I feel like isn't going to happen, but somehow we had Wendell twice in a week. Anyway, that's a snow shirt. Not something we need, so that's another bust. But like I said yesterday, this is like I think it's the 8th Gracie visit since I got something new, and 8 times 3 is 24, and there are 29 Gracie items. So If we give it like 2 more Gracie visits and I still haven't got one, then I would have gotten enough shirts to, you know, cover the entire collection. Which, that's when it's like, ooh, now I feel like I'm due for something, you know? I mean, like, if you think about it, and I don't know if it actually works out this way, because I feel like it doesn't. If we just round up to 30 and say there's 30 shirts, and we get 3 every time, you know, okay. And I need 2 right now, which means I technically, like, if it's 2 and 30, then that's a 1 in 15 chance of getting something new. So, for it to not work out, and it's already been 24, you know, it's like, eh. So, I don't know. We still got time with Gracie, but obviously, if it does happen sooner, then that's better, and it's just things, I don't have to worry about dealing with things. I guess, here's the thing. Right now, it's like, if Wendell shows up, or if Red shows up, I readjust to, like, you know, try to make the most of it and be efficient. But if I was to get the last thing from Gracie, I could kind of throw that out the window potentially, right? And it's like, oh, I don't have to worry about dealing with Wendell and getting him out of here. I just don't worry. The only thing is sale and clothing. So, like, if I do get the clothes, and again, I don't even know what clothes. Maybe I can quickly find that out. I've been meaning to double check this, but I keep forgetting. So if I look at the clothing, I'm gonna do this right now. I don't know why. Bonus little parts of the stream. How do you spell Lil? Okay. With the apostrophe. Okay, Lil Bro's shirt. That is a May 27th. Oh, that's tomorrow, by the way. So that's item group A for Luigi's shirt. The Loud Line shirt is also summer, and that's item group B. I feel like I have one of everything, but I also don't know if that's the case. Noodle shirt is the fall shirt. That's August 27th and on, so we skipped that one. That's also B. So then the last one is the Wind sock shirt, which is item group C. Okay, so I remembered it right. Great. Do I remember which groups are my groups? No. But I have it written down, and that's all that matters. Okay, so for clothing, my rare is B. And common and uncommon. Common's A and uncommon C. And again, the noodle shirt is B. So right now, of the 4 shirts that I still need from the store, 3 are from the summer, 1's from the fall. And the fall one is a rare shirt, and there's 1 rare shirt in the summer. So if I got one of those, then I wouldn't have to care about the sales, right? The sales would only help with the rare shirts. And there's an equal chance of me just getting those in the store because I have enough item luck. So anyway, tomorrow we'll look in the store for shirts because again, it's the first day of summer in game, at least when it comes to the clothing at Nooks. So that's going to be important. We got 3 months to get 3 of the shirts. And there's like 33 shirts, and I have 30 out of the 33. I just didn't get those ones. I upgraded from Nookingtons. Sorry, I upgraded 2 Nookingtons halfway through the summer in hopes to get them all, and it didn't work. So, whatever. Anyway, that's the big thing for tomorrow. So, starting tomorrow, we're going to start going upstairs in the store again to look at the shirts. Previously, I was just doing that to buy raffle tickets, and then before that, I was actually trying to get the shirts, but whatever. And we'll look for Gulliver. If it rains, great. Sahara's here on Thursday, so visitor-wise, we're really waiting till Sunday to see if something happens. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. It's a little unfortunate that Gracie still didn't give us anything new, but eventually she's got to give. She got to give at one point. So that's it. I'll be back tomorrow at my usual time in the afternoon, and we'll take it from there. Anyway, thanks for stopping by again. Hope you have a good rest of the day or morning, whatever you want to call it. Bye.